Alright, good morning everybody. Today's date is 10/30/2021. This video is being made today in order to describe some predictions and statements concerning employing my new hiking area strategy. I'm going to definitely have to talk very fast in this video because right now at this current moment I only have about 17 minutes left on this particular memory card that is allowing me to make this video. Now, as a direct result of me being a continued gang stalking target, the crime of gang stalking intentionally made me homeless from four apartments in Michigan, and one in Tennessee. So, details of that and in-depth exposures concerning it have been exposed in many other videos online between Periscope, YouTube, over the years. So trust me when I say there's a lot of massive information already online showing me expose what I've been enduring and through this crime, including the concurrent criminal expedition, the continued current expedition, criminal expedition of it. Now, if I seem a little distracted in this video, it's because I'm doing things right now that need to be done in order for me to start my day. So please, please be patient, and I do apologize for any and all interruptions. Stay with this video. As a direct result, hold on, excuse me. As a result of being made homeless several times from apartments, which again have been discussed in-depthly in many videos over the years, there's no sense in spending the thousands of dollars it costs to get an apartment and then just lose it again. And I would absolutely be massively gang stalked to and at that apartment and subject to massive amounts of gang stalking crimes every day and night while I would live there, just so that they can then turn around and make me homeless again from it. That includes motel rooms, and if you were to go someplace to rent a room, just Google all my statements to gang stalking, which include going to Google and typing in at Google gang stalking rented apartments adjacent to victims. Now, I can't get off into massive descriptions pertaining to massive details pertaining to each description, so you're just going to have to believe what I say in reference to me discussing what I've already been through and how those experiences play a role in current decision making. You're just going to have to trust me, go into this YouTube account, and I suggest you watch all videos and extensively research all my descriptions, and over time you will see truth because each description is a piece of the puzzle. This video is steered and directed towards me making predictions about what I might endure as a direct result, and more than likely what I will endure as a direct result once I start implementing a new hiking area strategy that I've been planning for over a year. And the only reason why it has not been put in current effect and recent effect is because this crime is engaging in so many different techniques that I have been tied up in the effects of those techniques and the circumstances related to the homelessness as well. In other words, this crime is continually doing things on a daily basis that intentionally sabotage my ability to get things done, and many other techniques that have been employed that have affected my daily schedule on a scale like you would not believe. This is no exaggeration, and trust me when I say every single syllable that comes out of my mouth pertaining to me being targeted at the wooded areas that I go to, because every creature on this planet has to sleep. And don't think these sick, filthy whores don't know that. Okay, and by the way, you also need to know, which has also been exposed in massive amounts of videos over the years, this crime will absolutely take advantage of and monopolize on any and all effects that it creates in a gang stalking victim's life. Meaning that, but not limited to, the fact that ever since they've created the homelessness of me from 4 apartments in Michigan and 1 in Tennessee, they've been using it as an absolute control mechanism, and for other extremely serious crimes directly related to this crime. So again, this is not a video to educate you about gang stalking. This YouTube channel in and of itself gives you a lot of massive information concerning this crime. I suggest you go into it and watch all videos and follow my instructions. So what I'm going to be doing here pretty soon is I'm going to be leaving it. I have had to move over 28 times in the past 2.5 years as a direct result of being extremely targeted with certain types of technologies and weaponry openly exposed to be directly connected to and widely reported and used on tens of thousands of victims daily. Victims are literally leaving their homes, their apartments, okay, and even family homes in order to escape this sick demonic technology that these mass murdering filthy whores are using. And I do apologize for the descriptive language. All over America by the thousands and thousands every year. In fact, check this out. It's even been reported on national radio shows, okay, by private investigators, that one of the main goals of what these six, because when they apply any technique in this crime, they can have multiple motives behind it, okay. And again, remember, this is not a video to educate you about why and what gang stalking does in general. It's a video, and so I have literally seen it be exposed online and on national radio shows, including by and through private investigators who have openly stated that this weaponry is being intentionally used to force people to leave their homes, because this crime knows that the continued perpetration of it, gang stalking, is a program, okay, that is employed by and through covert cooperating, colluding relationships, employment descriptions, methods, tactics, techniques that are effective upon the victim and the victim's life, in order to be able to then monopolize on any and all effects, circumstances, and everything that they create for the victim to experience and go through. So they know that they're going to continue the program against the victim once the victim becomes homeless. And that includes intentionally making sure that the homelessness is kept on going. Remember, there's massive exposures in this YouTube channel, okay? So you can understand many things. I can't expand on my descriptions because, you know, I'm on very limited time right now, and I'm in a hurry because I got to leave, okay, to start my day. So just trust me, you will become extremely educated if you research this YouTube channel and follow all instructions. So these six satanic whores, they know exactly what they're doing when they employ each and every technique against all victims. All right, so they know that the human brain and body is going to manage. They know that when a victim recognizes they're being hit with specific weaponry connected to gang stalking crimes, electromagnetic weapons, directed energy weapons, ultrasonic sound bone conduction torture, remote neural monitoring, and then there's the different sound tech that victims can be enduring, like voice to skull with voice morphine, the microwave hearing effect, the criminal use of holosonics and the audio spotlight. They know that when a human body and mind experiences extremely horrific crimes that are happening to the brain and body, they know that's going to signal that person to leave the area where they are experiencing that crime at, especially since they know they're dealing with an educated victim, meaning that they know the victim knows what these satanic rats have and are capable of in their usage of what they have. So they know that the victim is going to run. Now, if you can keep a gang stalking victim constantly moving, that basically takes over their entire schedule. And I want to make another statement here real fast, too, for you to understand and know. Let me tell you about the sickness of an additional sickness of these satanic mass murdering, human trafficking, raping animals. Say if you've been made homeless, and whether you're a man or a woman, and you get to the level of educated knowledge and experience that I'm at, well, they know what you know about this crime because they know what they forced you to experience, and they know how educated you are because they've literally cyber surveilled every single bit of all your internet activity, every single bit of it since the day of your targeting. Every single bit of it. Just Google all my statements: cyber surveillance and gang stalking, cyber monitoring, cyber espionage, cyber hacking, okay, and much more connected to cyber hacking and monitoring. So they're aware of what you're aware of, okay, through experience, through educated knowledge, and even through some of the remote monitoring technologies like remote neural monitoring. So anyways, the point being is that they know you're going to run. They know all victims will run, especially since they know they're dealing with a victim who knows about these technologies and knows that they're experiencing them because of other things that the victim is able to do, that then leads to the decision that there's no other way that I could be enduring this without it being done through technology. And that's basically where you're kind of getting into some passive shielding to try and protect yourself. You put the shielding on, and then the pain stops. You know, you endure that on over 1,000 occasions. You combine that with all the educated knowledge and experience you have concerning this crime, your brain is going to instantly know that the only way pain can immediately stop when you put a specific shielding on it at a specific given moment in time, at a specific area. The only way that a pain is going to stop when you put passive shielding on, okay, is because the shielding is preventing the targeting from perpetrating the pain. Therefore, they know that the person is recognizing that they are being targeted. They can see on the remote neural monitoring that the victim's brain has and or body where they're being attacked at has stopped sending pain signals to the brain. Therefore, and plus remote neural monitoring affords them the ability to see through the eyes and hear through the ears and much more of the victim who's being targeted. So if they're able to determine that the brain and body is processing pain signals while they're being attacked, and then all of a sudden that pain signal stops, and if they can see through your eyes and they can determine that you put shielding on, well then they know that you're recognizing. And also the other features and functions of remote neural monitoring enables them to determine what you're deliberating about the targeting. So in other words, they can determine that you're realizing that you're being targeted. So, see how easy it is to get bogged down into details concerning descriptions? Alright, hold on a second. So what I'm going to be doing when I employ this new hiking area strategy, since this crime intentionally made me homeless, the police are absolutely, thoroughly, and directly connected to this crime, including being used against the victim for staged probable cause that can lead to a ticket and or arrest anywhere at any time. So remember, Google all my statements. And when you Google my statements, you should also look at the amount of numeric responses that come up. So when you're trying to survive any aspect of this crime connected to gang stalking while you're homeless, and you start moving around, it is somewhat harder for them to continually target you if you're moving around a lot. Okay? So what they can do is start targeting your health in order to make it very, very difficult to move. If they can target your heart and your chest and your lungs, try pushing a bike with 40 pounds of property on it while you got 20 pounds of property on your back while you're carrying about 10 pounds on your handlebars. While you got a strained heart and while your lungs have been targeted so bad to where you come down with respiratory problems. Okay? These sick, filthy whores, if they have any way of determining that you plan on moving soon, they will intentionally target your chest, your heart, your chest muscles, your back, including your spine, your shoulders, and your arms. Why? Because they know your entire situation because they're responsible for 99% of it. The creation of the homelessness, the wrecking of your car. Therefore, you get a bike. When you move, you got to carry shit on the bike from place to place to place. So they therefore know that the bike is heavy. They know that sometimes when you go into wooded areas, you got to go up and down hills and valleys. Try pushing a bike up a hill where there's 40 pounds on the bike, 15 pounds on your back, 10 pounds on your handlebars. Okay? And they'll even, when you're at a grocery store, they'll even go as far as taking air out of your tire. Why? Because they know you're going to be carrying the backpack, the duffel bag, and heavy groceries and water back to your area. So they know when that tire has, when air has been taken out of it, it's harder to ride the bike. It takes more physical energy to ride that bike to your area while your body is already in the extreme effects of being targeted. Because they're there to wear out the mind, the body, the spirit, the finances, the emotions, everything. They're there to wreck the body, to wreck the mind, to wreck the spirit, intentionally. So this is the lengths of gang stalking. So when I go in and out of any wooded area on any date, and that fucking means any wooded area on any date, and anybody reports me, claims they saw me coming and going, and or anywhere on the property, it will be directly connected to gang stalking. I don't give a anybody of any age. Anybody of any age. That includes employment descriptions, and that includes all law enforcement, all city employees, all public employees, all contract workers of any of any property, like landscape workers, contract workers that have been hired by the property owner. Gang stalking will use anybody. Welcome to the gang of gang stalking. They will literally use anybody and everybody of any age at any time and any type of person, including but not limited to neighbors, kids, teenagers, adults, homeless people, social deviants, punks, criminals, and crazies. They will use anybody of any age. Let's also see if they start propping up anybody to hike out, camp out, or hang out around any area within 400 feet of any place I got property hidden at. Okay? On any and all dates, including for the last 6 months, because I got property hidden at other areas, and I haven't went back to them in a little while, so they could have already propped up people there. This video and the statements in it apply for all dates, all locations. Thank you for listening, everybody. Have a good day, and that includes the targeting of my bike, all my camping gear, hiking gear, clothes, and anything that I own. Thank you, and that includes backup tents. Thank you for listening, everybody. I gotta go. Hold on 1 second. Okay, still got a few more seconds here. So, please go into this YouTube account, watch my videos. I've exposed this crime on national radio shows that I've been on. Okay, I got thousands of YouTube videos online, thousands of Periscope videos, a Twitter account, and everything. So stay tuned to this account. I gotta go because I'm running out of time on the video camera. All right, have a good day, everybody.